This is Uhule. Uhule Mission Field was planted in 2018. This is where we brought actually a large number of people, and we covered a very wide landscape. But this is the biggest outreach we've had from 2015 to 2020. And so we spent a weekend here, and people came from different parts of the country, Jos, Kaduna, Abuja, and all of that. And so we planted a church here. It was appearing as if it would not hold. But we thank God today because we have quite a number of converts here and other converts also surrounding this area that are witness to this, the testament of that outreach in 2018. We even have a church built. We even have a mission house. This is radically great. During this outreach, I'm together with two people that are with me here, privileged to visit today. On my right is the principal, on my right without particular order is the principal of ETTI, Pisabu. He was part of this outreach. I remember we slept literally on the farmlands. We put our mattresses our mats on the farmlands, and by morning, we were chalk white with dust. And then equally Nehemiah, then you were not working with EMS then. Yeah, you were a pastor in Sokoto DCC, and you came all the way from Sokoto to attend the outreach. And together we had a blast. And today we are here to see that the children that we thought were the only converts in this village are actually grown adults. And you will see their pictures to know that from those little kids that were only given to us to be part of the church, today we have adults, we have families, and we have grown-up people who are part of this church, and we are so happy to be here. We are glad that they already erected the church building, and they also have a mission house, and so it's good to go. What we just need to do is to encourage them any way we can to make this church a better place as it should. So we are so glad to be here, and I think, I don't know who, Kablu, can you say something about this?
Yes, I remember the outreach was in April 2018, and it was a very great one when we cover places like Mangoro, Jarinde, and as you have mentioned, about 500 people accepted Jesus Christ. And after 2 weeks, I was among the people who have come back for follow-up. And there was some challenges, but thank God today the church has been established.
Usually when we plant a church, there are always these Islamic sect who come to just scatter the people, threaten them, threaten to collect their farmlands, threaten just everything, even sometimes violence. But usually after sifting, the Church of Jesus Christ is able to stand. Those whom God have called are able to stand. And today is a testament of that story. We are coming during rainy season, and so we have plants all over. Probably you would have been able to see the entire landscape, but we are covered with plants right now. But we are glad that we are even here. Kablu in particular was one of those who withstood those persecutions and among the morale, people who don't really want this church to start. At a point, we are actually almost sure that this church will not stand. But today, we thank God. Nehemiah, what do you have to say? I know after that, you didn't come back again.
Yes. Yeah. For me, I'm grateful. Just thanking God for what I can see today. Because I knew when we came for this outreach, we grouped ourselves into 3 groups to different villages. And after the weekend outreaches, then this place served as the central place where all the converts, and we had our first service. I could remember there's a field, open field, that we had the service. And after that, I left. I never knew that this place had grown to this. We have converts who stood even through the trials, persecutions. And today, we have a missionary, a pastor who is resident here, sent by EMS of Equa, who is pastoring the church here. And we have also a structure, though not a big one, but we thank God, because there's a structure where the church is meeting, and we have a pastoral. Also not very conducive, but then at least for me, it's a thing of joy, because what we wanted to see, the church, the seed that was planted, has germinated.
I think the pictures you see are actually the pictures of the outreaches that were here, and that day we made a wedding ceremony, and the whole village was agog, like alive. And then we brought the Jesus film, and it was a major tool. And you can't imagine how many kilometers people have to trek to come here. some as much as 20 kilometers or even more, just to come and watch the film. And it was quite a night. And I think one of the board members, Martins, was here. Martins was here with his ministry then, and we all came here and had a blast. And I'm sure wherever Martins is right now, if he watches this clip, he'll be very happy that the church is standing. It was a place that's supposed not to hold a church. Two things were at the threat. First of all, we have an idol shrine that actually said that, I think one of the people of the idol of the shrine actually repented, and because according to him, he had a charm. He prepared that this outreach was not going to hold, and it held. And I think somebody prayed for him, and he saw the power of God and repented. And then also we have there is a particular village, just Genu here, not far from here. There is this Izala sector of people who made sure that this is not going to stand. In fact, the village head was threatened, if I remember very well. He was threatened to say, if he allows a church here, they are going to dethrone him. But to see a church standing here is really great. And we have an EMS missionary, like Nehemiah said, and it's under Zulu, and the coordinator of Zulu is right here with us. And we want to see how we can strengthen this church as much as we can. Like I said, to see us coming back here, I think I was here from 2018. I'm not here myself till now. I know Kablu came here a number of times, and some of our staff, they were the guys who were on the front line trying to make it better. And I'm so glad that we can come here and even see a church standing and all of that. May God help us. Thank you for praying with us. The seeds we plant, we think they will never germinate. It's actually what we see. For those of us in Ekwa, what is radically a blessing, what is quite a blessing here is we saw how Walter Gowans, Thomas Kent, and Ronald Bingham started something small, but it grew up to be very big. And so we are not surprised that little cities like this can be, in generations to come, we don't know what this will be. We may not even be there to tell the story. Maybe 100 years to come, if Jesus still tarries, this will be a very big place, a sending capacity. We don't know. But all we can do is to obey today. And please join me in this obedience. Again, this is the 3rd mission field. There is a mission field we planted on the same day we planted this. And we are moving from here to that place. And probably that where we'll wrap it up for the day. And then tomorrow we take off from there. Sincerely, thank you for keeping us all today. May God bless you.
An kawo muna bishara mun ji daɗi lokaci mun zama mutane batattu, amma da an ka kawo muna bishara nan wurin gaskiya mun gode wa Allah. Ni ma a karan kaina ban san ma ko ya zan yi ko ya zan zama mutum ban sani ba, amma a kan yanzu ga gaskiya na gode wa Allah.
Mun fara bishara ne a gindin ice kamin a kawo pasto. Har aka kawo mana pasto, har aka kai a lokacin da muka samu coci. Ka shirya yanzu muna ci gaba, muna jin daɗi.
An fi a yanzu ilindan addu'a mishi a ba'a lahiya da ina jin jikina, amma yanzu da ayi mani addu'a jikina ya warke kuma ina son yin su.
Yadda da nake ji cikin rayuwa na da bambanci yanzu haka, domin abubuwa da dama kuma a jikina ba na jin daɗin shi, amma da na karɓi Isa almasifu ya shiga cikin ruhuna, na ga bambanci cikin rayuwa, da domin kowane lokaci idan ma wani abu magabaci wani abu ya dame ni na yi addu'a sai ka gani kuma abun nan ko yaya na ɗauko zafin nan ta kauce cikin rayuwata.
Don lokacin da muka zo nan wurin gaskiya ni na yi kuka matuka. Wanga gida mu muka gina shi, wanga ikkilisiya mu muka gina shi. A kada mun fara sujada nan cikin gida ne har muka samu ikkilisiya, kaman wasa har jama'a muka samu, jama'a sun cika ikkilisiyan ga. Gaskiya muna samu mutane ta wurin mun fita ziyara, wani bai da lafiya sai ce mu yi mishi addu'a. In an yi mishi addu'a kuma Allah ya kuma sa hannunsa sai ka ga mutum ya samu warkaisuwa, sai ya cewa Allah ya gode. Sannan kuma sai mutum ya ce ashe Yesu nan gaskiya shine hanya. Wasu kuma su zo su ce kayakinmu sun kare, muna bin bokaye, muna shiga wurare daban-daban muna neman taimako, amma har yau taimako mu bai biya ba, bukata mu bai biya ba. To mun zo nan ne ku mutane Yesu ga ku taimaka mana. To ta wurin in mun kira sunan Allah ta wurin addu'a, gaskiya Allah yakan ansa mana. Muna samun taimako wurin ubangiji Allah ta wurin bisharan ga da muke yi muna samun mutane ta wurin ga.
Allah ya wadata mu da wayanda suka ba da gaskiya ga Yesu almasihu, muna tare da su kimanin 30 zuwa gaba. Muna kuma farin ciki domin ya ba mu zarafi da kuma dama da muka samu gidan fasto wanda idan aka sa ido za a gane shi nan. Sannan ya wadata mu kuma da ikkilisiya gunda muke taruwa domin yin sujada. So muna farin ciki sosai, ubangiji Allah yana ƙara habaka mana wannan wuri, yana kuma ƙara mana ci gaba. Har yanzu muna roko a taya mu da addu'a yanda ubangiji Allah zai ƙara ziyartar wannan kauye mai suna Uhule, yanda jama'a da yawa za su zo domin su yi tafiya tare da Yesu almasihu.